part 2, continuation of bows made with the Stampin' Up! Envelope punch board. Next we're going to go on to the little bow. Okay, for the little bow, what I think I'm going to do though for the demonstrations, because this was the last part of my moonlight paper, and I think I'll just keep it all in Christmas bows for you. So I'm just going to do it with a pattern, the same bow, but with a Christmas bow. Okay, so we're going to cut, what you want to cut is a 1x6 long piece, and then you want a 1x3 and a half, and then a 1 1/4 by 1/4 piece. Okay, so we're going to take the 1x6 piece, and being at 6 inches, we're going to put it in at 3 inches, and we're going to punch the center, flip it, and punch the center. And we're going to do the same thing now on the 3 1/2, which will be 1 3/4. If you can't see that, I'm going to bring this up closer for you. 1 3/4 is right there. Okay, so we're going to punch at 1 3/4, and then flip and do the same thing at 1 3/4. Now on the small 3 1/2 piece, we're going to put that and center it into the punch, punch, center and punch. And then, like I said, I like to take this from tip to tip and just square it off a little. I just like the look more when it's squared off rather than that little piece of belly round there. Snip and snip off the round. That's it. Okay, that's going to be your little tails. Then for the center point, the one that is the center 6 inch, which is going to be for your bow itself, we're going to punch that the same thing as the other ones, right on the edge of the punch mark. The punch board, sorry. Okay, then we can take and bend our ribbon. We're going to put our glue dots on here. Okay, I've placed the glue dot. I'm going to bend this forward, lining it up in the middle, which is supposed to be there. Then we're going to do a glue dot on the back of this. Let me grab a dot here. And just put it on top of that. Okay, now, trick with all of these. When you want them to, if you take this, you're going to have to, number one, either take a pencil or you're going to have to get your finger in there or whatever. I don't have a pencil right near me right this second. So just kind of open that bow up a little. But with all of these, if you take the bow and you push on the ends now and just break up those fibers a little bit, then you'll get a nice puffy part of a bow here. Then we're just going to take the wrap, and that's going to go around the center and then secured with a glue dot. So get my glue dot and wrap it around. Cute! And then if we want to stick in the center, we could do either gold. Oh, gold looks pretty in there. Or we could do the red. Oh, I like the red on there too. I think I'll do the red, and I just lost my gem. Hold on 1 second. Found it. There we go, and then I'll just put a little glue dot underneath that. Piece of glitter. And like I said, you can leave this just like this if you want, but I just think putting something right in the center just pops those bows. So cute. Just too cute. Okay, so that's your small one, the teeny one. And now the last one, the biggest one, with it's all in layers, which would be this one, which we're going to end up with a double bow and double tails. So it's a little more of a project. So the dots, you can, I alternated patterns in this. I did dots and plaids because I just thought it'd be really cute. So if you're going with the dots, your dot paper, you're going to need 2 of these that measure 1 by 5. Then you will need, on the plaid, you're going to need a 1 by 4 and you're going to need a 1 by 3. So we're going to start out with all of these, like every one of them are going to get punched in the center. So I've started the first one. This 5-inch will be punched at a 2.5-inch mark on your board, and then turn it and punch. Same thing on this, 2.5, turn and punch. And then the same thing on the other pieces. Now this one is 4 inches, so no, this is the one, yeah, 4 inches, so we want 2 inches as your center. And then we want to take this one, which is 3 at 1.5. Okay, so we're going to take our bone folder, break the fibers. And actually we should have done that on the little bow that we just did too, because it really does help them lay a little bit better when you go to round them. They just behave a little bit better. But we don't want to break the fibers on these 2 pieces because we want them to lay flat on here. So those 2 we will not. Now with the 1 by 3 and the 1 by 5, we're going to take the corners and we're going to line them up on the edges and punch. And the same thing here and punch. Okay. The ones that are the tails are going to go in this way, right in the center. And turn, punch, and turn. And I think for right now we're done with this board, so I'm going to push that out of the way. We're going to take the 2 pieces that are our tails and we're going to get rid of the part that's round, ovaled here, and I'm just going to square it off a little with my scissors. Okay, so now we're going to take a glue dot and we're going to put the one tail on top of the other tail. Okay, so that one is done. Then we're going to take the part that we're making the bows. Once again, we are going to put glue dot, glue dot, glue dot, glue dot. Let me grab my glue dots. Okay, now we're going to bend these forward and line them up. Like so. Same thing on this one. And then just make sure on the other side there's nothing you have to nip off. And it's only because when you go to cut those little edges, when you're lining it up with the edge of the punch board, sometimes you just don't have it in the same exact place. Okay, so now we're just going to layer the 2 bows on top of one another. And one goes on top of this one, and then we're going to put a glue dot behind this and put that on our tails. Like so. Give it a good squeeze. Then we need our little piece that's going to be the center wrap. And we're going to need a little piece of glue dot on the back of that too. Okay, so we're just going to wrap this totally around. Sorry, when I wrapped, I forgetting I got the camera here. And then let the glue dot hold it together. And then all we need to do now is take these ribbons and puff them up a little bit from the side so they kind of pop. And that makes a big difference. And then we could take our little glitter with the boho punch in the center. These are just so doggone cute. Except I don't like this, or I must have missed the rounded edge on this one. There we go. And I did it here too. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I mean, these are the boxes that I made on the full box video. So once again, just take the bow, push it from the edge, and it'll poof them up. Same thing on this one, just push it from the center and they will poof up for you. Same thing on this little one. Just cute. Cute, 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 cute. Pop it up. Now we've got tons of little bows here all over the place. And we've got the big one that we made too, which this I'm going to puff up. Okay, so we got lots of little Christmas bows there. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope this has been helpful for you, and I think you will make a lot of use of these bows on your Christmas cards and your Christmas boxes and whatever. If you've missed the video for the boxes, jump over there and take a look at what's on there too, because I think you're going to really enjoy the video, because that's for the new Stampin' Up! Gift box punch board. So if you've enjoyed the video and it's been helpful, if you wouldn't mind giving it a like or a thumbs up or a comment, gosh, I would sure appreciate it. And until next time, God bless.